As usual, we are going to start with the school's anthem. We are the women. Ay, 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 ay. Acha, education, and dancing. Oh, Baba Bulakashim. Ay, 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 ay. Yes, sir. Get up for yourselves. Rules and regulations in my class. Don't maragasit. Don't marawati. Don't marawati. Rule number 2. Don't maragasmile. Don't maragawati. Maragawati. How are you? I said don't maragasit. First stand up. Let me show you. First stand up. You know, when you are seated, you must sit like Napoleon Bonaparte when he was in Moscow campaign. Napoleon said that Germany has its eyes not on Russia's rebels but on its might. That the great question of the day will not be solved by mere speeches and the resolutions of the majority, but through blood and iron. Clap for that. So, roll call. Kasenyaku Jovan? Kasenyaku Jovan, where are you? Kasenyaku, I saw him. Kasenyaku, you were behind. Kasenyaku, where? That is here laughing. Question number 1. Long ago, Mr. Igor and Mr. Cook were good friends. They lived in a house which was only a few lines from a small village. Question. Find the area of a rectangle whose width is 14 centimeters. You have 30 minutes. Nabanchima Joveria. Once upon a time, there was a very small and clever animal called Ichuri. Iwati? Ichuri liked meat, but he was so weak that he couldn't kill any animal for food. Question. When did Uganda get her independence? You have 5 minutes. Kanyuma Derek? Kanyuma Derek? Where? Is he still calling girls? Question. Wheat is the major crop grown in Canada, especially in the provinces of Manitoba, Saskatchewan, and Abarubata. Arwati? Question. Draw a sketch map of Uganda showing Lake Victoria. Are we together? Ay, 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 ay. The oh and the night, king in sugar, and the tea when he 9 was. When you were in where? Clap for those who have ever been to America. And be honest. When you were in Amewati, I don't blame you, I blame colonialism. Korowati, colonialism. Korowati, if it had not been colonialism, Africa would have been a better place. Clap for that. It is because of colonialism that we are living in a confused world, where we do not know who is the confuser and the confused. Ask your neighbor, are you the confuser or confusing? It is because of colonialism that Uganda's education system is irrelevant. Irrelevant? How has slave trade helped you at your job? It hasn't. How are you? You are okay? Are you still applying the problems faced by missionaries in South Africa? Is our education system relevant? The question is what? So we do not know who is the confused and the confused. Police is confusing Ugandans, Ugandans are confusing police. Last time I told you the role of police is to maintain law and what? Right now it is the order that is maintaining police, and that is order from above. Question is what? Kill up for that once again. Are we together? During those days, the sun used to rise from east to west. Right now, it permanently shifted to Western Uganda. That's why it is in which color class? Yellow. Kill up once again. What? When you think about love, think about love. When you think about love, turn to your neighbor and say, when you think about love, yeah? Are we together? You know, I was with our mess prefect, Alex Mohanji, and he asked me, Teacher Mpamire, teacher, what is love? What is love? I asked Mohanji that love, according to Professor Bandura, Professor Bawati, Professor Bandura says that love is a feeling that you feel when that feeling has never felt you before. Has never what? But I told him before that, you must welcome me to 2017. 20 what? Welcome to 2017. Ni. Tell your neighbor ni. 2017. Remember President Museveni, after the death of a police spokesman, advised the Ugandan citizen, whether you are a local civilian, if you're being fooled by a border man, get out and take action, especially someone with a gun, unless he's part of Sarasi. This reminds me of the days of Ami, where people could be told in Laraki, and many people ended up dying like a chicken. What went wrong? What? It is there because we are living in a confused world. So when he was telling me about love, I told him Mohanji that biologically, love is like pollination. Love is like a pollination. It is the transfer of what we call pollen grains from the anthers of one flower to the stigma of another flower with agents like pollination is still in a process. So we say it is the transfer of pollen grains from one flower to another flower. Of course with agents like a man and smart wire. Are we together? Are we together? Then we said that pollination, love, in geography, love is the eruption of magma from down there. From where? Magma from the mantle to the earth's core. So that means when we get the tensional forces within our body, they create what we call conventional currents, which conventional currents separate lines of weaknesses. When they separate lines of weaknesses from the geographical mantle, it creates what we call good pimples. like this. I'm a volcanic mountain. She's a broken man. One mountain is active and another mountain is dormant. But it doesn't matter whether one mountain is active as long as there is what we call compressional forces. That means because of compressional forces, the mantle will create lines of weaknesses. So because of these lines of weaknesses, one mountain will finally erupt. Erawati? Come to the teacher's quarters. Are we together? That's why when he was talking about music, I told Mohangi that music in Uganda is like a dormant volcano. We do not know whether we have active volcanic musicians or dormant volcanic music. Are we together? Music comes from the word mio. It comes from the word what? To amuse. To amiwati? To amuse. Mio. From mio, we have music must have stereos. You know, music is like an alimentary canal. Music starts from the duodenum. From the duodenum, the mood and the tempo of music goes to the pancreas. From the pancreas, music goes to the liver. From the liver, it sends its signals to the diaphragm. The diaphragm goes through what we call the esophagus. That's why music is like a cockroach. It is like a what? Music should have what we call antennas. Music should have antennas. Antennas in music are the areas where music must be felt by other people. That's why if your music is not felt by other people, that is not music. Give it up to Bobby Wine. Insatisfaction, what are you, man? You don't know. You know. You know. So your music must have this. Then your music must have what you call the thorax. Your music must have the anawati. Anawati. Anas. So because of that, music must be felt in everything, including love. There must be what we call feelings. Feelings must be very important. Important. Feelings must be very important. Tell your neighbor, feelings must be very important. Feelings must be very important. I can't hear you. Feelings must be very important. Once again, that's why this is a special assignment to every male student. These women need men who are patient. Their feelings don't happen by accident. They must be felt in every department. So, in such a crucial moment, don't rush for your equipment. Make sure she's full of excitement. The process should start with an engagement. When you engage her, she becomes your dependent. But still don't rush for your experiment. Make sure she's full of excitement before you proceed to her talent. You never know, you can even make her pregnant. Thank you very much. My name is Teacher Mpamire.